The spirit of Boxfest thrives as we celebrate our 10th edition in Houston. Presented by Red Owl and Uzone, this landmark event captures the heart and soul of boxing, delivering unforgettable moments of triumph, redemption, and a debut on every card. Two electrifying talents, both in their 20s on a collision course. Their perfect records, unyielding ambitions, and their formidable skills make this an ideal mega fight. Two undefeated warriors on the brink of fame, with paths intertwined by a mutual hunger for success. As Boxfest 10 approaches, these two young superstars stand on the brink of greatness. Their paths, now intertwined, lead to this defining moment, a testament to their dedication, resilience, and the spirit of competition. This is the stage of Selassie and Thanjhae Teasley, two undefeated warriors, one stage. Houston awaits. Boxfest 10 is here.
My name is Selassie. I'm 8-0 with 8 knockouts. I grew up, I spent a lot of time in the West End, Louisville. That was my grandmother's house. Big family, I had a lot of cousins. So wrestling and boxing in the backyard, all that, that's the type of stuff that I did as a kid. Yeah, I was introduced to boxing through an MMA gym. Being that I wasn't in school doing the physical education or what have you in school, they wanted me to be active still. So we went to an MMA gym. Me and my brothers, we started doing jiu-jitsu, but 5-6 months in, I had an interest in the boxing class, and I tried it out one day, and it just grew a passion for it, and I stuck with it ever since. I do something. If I don't come to the gym, I'll run. Most days I come to the gym and then I'll run though. But at least, yeah, 5-6 days a week. Some days, my team forced me to take a rest day. But about 6 days a week, 5-6 days.
Meanwhile, nearly 600 miles away, Thanjhae Teasley, hailing from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, has been carving his path through sheer determination and an unyielding will to succeed. Growing up in a tough neighborhood, Thanjhae discovered boxing as a way to channel his energy and escape the challenges that surrounded him.
Name is Thanjhae Teasley, 10-0, welterweight. I could have ended up going a different route, and instead I took the right route that I needed to take to get me in the position I'm at right now. My younger years, there was a lot of different types of things. There's a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. Like I said, everybody got a story. But overall, I feel like my younger years really just developed me into a strong-willed person that I am today, especially with the guidance, not just my mom, but all my peers around me. So smooth. First introduced when I was around like 4 or 5 years old, and then my first combination I learned was just jab cross. That's literally it. And then back in middle school, my brother Jonathan Rodriguez, he actually told me to start when he started, and I didn't. I took a different route. But at one point, I felt like there was just something calling me to start doing that instead, because at one point in my life, I was just always out fighting in the street, getting in different fights and stuff. But after a while, I started realizing like, why not just get humble myself, step into a boxing gym, and just do what I've been told from multiple people to just try doing. And once I did it, I fell in love. Welcome to the sanctuary. We're at Indios Boxing Gym. It's where all the magic happens, where the hard work goes in. It's where everybody here dedicates their life to the sport. And we have a lot of different types of people. People compete, people just do it just to train, get better. And overall, we family here, so it's a family area. We all treat each other with respect, we all help each other, we all love each other. So nothing bad. Safe place. Family means everything because it's my safe haven. It's a place where the outside noise, everything that's happening outside of the gym, it don't bother me in here. And for example, I had a couple of deaths while I was in the gym happen, and they affected me a lot. When I came into the gym, I was able to let my emotions out, let my anger out and stuff. And it also kept me calm as well too. It helped me stay steady and stable.
Living in different cities, these boxers share a parallel journey defined by their tireless hard work and commitment to greatness. While Thanjhae uses boxing as a tool for mental clarity, Selassie's journey is filled with memories that have shaped him.
My strongest memory, especially when it comes to boxing, kind of kept me in it, is, you know, I used to go to the gym with my dad every day. That was our thing. He would train with me. And then he would go to work. I would go off and do my thing. But every day, religiously, we would go to the gym. And he was my biggest motivator. He went to all of my fights as an amateur. And yeah, he kind of ingrained in me that hard work and the discipline and the mindset that I have now. Yeah, so that dedication and that mindset that got me, I graduated early. I finished my schoolwork at 13, but I graduated officially at 15 because I went ahead and I grinded it out. I was when I wasn't at the gym, I put all my energy and my focus into school. And I actually, graduated at 15. I had my first college semester, first college class at 16. So yeah, I experienced a lot of things at an early age. So it kind of matured me a little bit. And yeah, that discipline was always with me.
I've been hit by a lot of heavyweights, heavyweights, like even national kickboxing champions, Muay Thai kickboxing champions, them kicking me, and they don't equal to his straight punches. And they're kicking double mitts. You know, those jabs are pretty serious, never mind straight kicks. Oh yeah. But every time I touch the mitts, that's what happens to my arms. Every time I touch it, he destroys them. Like it shakes your brain and everything.
That's what they say. So Jeremy Voiles is my trainer and slash mentor. You know, we met five or 6 years ago. It's been about 5 or 6 years, but we met at a point in my life where, you know, I didn't have any stability. You know, the people that were around me, they kind of turned their backs on me. So he opened his doors to me, and we've stuck together ever since. And we kind of built a bond that kind of extends outside of boxing.
This is where his bedroom was. So, quite a few years ago, I had nowhere to go. And I made a promise to Selassie, no matter what, that I would never give up on her. And he had nowhere to stay. And I said, kid, no matter what, I got you. We'll put your place in the back until we can get you moving again.
So yeah, at one point I was sleeping in the gym, and that was kind of tough. That's why I can appreciate Jeremy and what he's done, because when, you know, I didn't have anybody else to, you know, I could count on him. And yeah, that was rough. At that point, I didn't have a job. Boxing was slow. I wasn't fighting. I didn't really have too much to look forward to. So yeah, it led me to the gym, and that became my life for a long time. It got me off my feet, you know, where I wanted to train, and actually got my motivation back. And yeah, that lasted about, I'd say, a couple months.
Back in Bethlehem at Teasley's local barbershop, he's more than just a boxing prodigy. He's a mentor and a friend.
How long ago you since Thanjhae was
Little.
little?
Yeah, like 12, 13. But yeah, I'm still, rightfully so and respectfully, I mean, I still have a name to make for myself. And realistically, I'm not looking for fame in this sport. If the fame comes, it comes, but that's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is fun. Just keep having fun while I'm doing this. It's something I love. I mean, the finances are gonna come in the future as well too, and that's definitely gonna help me with all my other goals that I have set business-wise, and other goals that I have set. But for right now, I'm doing this because I love it. I just love the sport. It's the most hardest working sport I've been in so far. Like I worked hard in other sports, don't get me wrong, but this sport, I sit there and I study. I study other fighters. I study my opponents. I study myself, my own film, like things that I can get better. And I just like to study. I never, I could say rightfully so, I never worked so hard for another sport compared to this sport. I love it.
Very confident, humble, always ahead of his time, athletic, competitive. I mean, Thanjhae was a great kid, actually. He was real respectful. Everybody loved when Thanjhae come around. He was, his energy was always like, I'm in the room, but everybody loved him. Some people, they'd be over it, like, yo, get him out of here. Thanjhae, this and that.
Yeah, it feels good to have the support, and everybody has supported me, close people that I really care about. Even if they're not close, I appreciate the support a lot because I like to support others as well. I've always been the type of person where I treat others how I want to be treated. Give respect to get respect. No matter where I go to, I actually noticed that. But I feel like it's just because of the energy I give out. I always give out positive energy, and I want to see the best in others as I would hope that they want to see the best in me. So I feel like that energy goes right back in the same way as me.
That's perfect song there. Oh, he said. Remember man, no matter in a shots. Straight jeans, cut off footpaths. Everybody have the ass to begin the clots. Bomba clot!
Well, originally, like a Louisville slugger knocks a baseball out of the park for a home run. My right hand, when it lands, usually drops a gap. It's the home of the greatest. It's the home of the greatest. And I think, a lot of times when I'm on the road, when I'm running, my mind goes back to, Muhammad Ali in the 70s and the 60s, and when Muhammad Ali was doing it. He said Louisville was the greatest city in the world. And I can kind of, try to put myself in his shoes and see what he saw, when looking at the city. And I think it is a lot of greatness in the city, and it's got a strange way of building you tough here, So I do have a lot of appreciation for Louisville. It's made me who I am today. Yes, I would love to fight for a world title in there and sell it out. So it's a huge dream of mine to go back to the Yum Center, bring a world title back to Louisville. So
build a foundation off of boxing. So I'm gonna start while I'm still having fun while I'm young, build my money up. So by the time I retire, I still at least have a life after boxing, where I can have multiple businesses. I wanna have a family and everything. Right now I'm single because I ain't got no time to focus on a relationship. Literally I'm in a relationship with boxing.
Yeah, it's been a long time since there's been like a world-class boxer from Louisville on that stage. So to me, I just think, all the people that I run past and they see me, I just wonder, I just think to myself, they don't even know what they're looking at.
Boxfest has always been a stage where the best come to prove themselves, and the 10th event is no exception. Set on neutral ground, this highly anticipated showdown sees both fighters putting their undefeated records on the line.
It's not like he's coming out here and then the judges will be more on my side than his side, or I'm going to his place. And it's a neutral matchup, so may the better man win.
It's gonna be reactive to everything. I love the fact that it's just fair. Yeah, even playing field. So the skills and the talent is what's gonna be, promoted and what's gonna progress. I think my power is different. When I hit the guy, I think it's gonna be different for him. He hasn't felt that before. And seeing how he responds to that, honestly, is gonna tell me all I need to know. You know what I mean? So if he can't get my respect, it's gonna be a long night.
There is no reward without risk. So I know that, but taking this risk is gonna show me who I am, where I'm at, my mentality, where my skills are at, because I understand these levels in this. I like this. I like this type of stuff. It gets me excited. I don't like just easy fights. Let's see what happens on that day. Like I said, actions speak louder than words, so may the better man win.
Win or lose, these boxers have proven that true champions are defined by their journey, not just their victories. Boxfest 10 is a celebration of their relentless pursuit of greatness and the enduring spirit of boxing. As we celebrate the 10th Boxfest, the ambition of two undefeated fighters takes center stage. On Friday, September 6th in Houston, one will continue the pursuit of greatness, while the other faces the harsh reality of defeat. The stakes have never been higher. Be there to witness every moment, exclusively on DAZN.